Growing up, there was one board game I enjoyed playing more than any other game. That game was Monopoly. No one taught me about investing or Monopoly strategies. It just happened that I was extremely competitive and knew that the objective of the game was to turn your cash into the most cash possible to win. I had countless victories. The craziest thing about Monopoly was that no one ever probably told you that the real objective of Monopoly is to do the same thing but in real life. Somehow, Monopoly taught us more about investing than our 12 years in school. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please subscribe, hit that like, drop a comment below, help grow this channel. As I grow, it's for your benefit, and we're gonna continue to do some awesome videos that are gonna be really beneficial, helping you learn as much as you can about so many different areas of your life. So I appreciate your support. Let's get on to it. What if you took $1,000 from your savings and every year that number multiplied itself by 1.5 with you doing absolutely nothing? After 5 years, you would have $7,600. Now, what if you took $10,000 and every year that number multiplied itself by 1.5 with you doing nothing? After 5 years, you would have $76,000. After 15 years, you would have $4.4 million.
Make it rain.
Okay, wait, Hiram, this can't be that easy, right? You're right. Investing is not as easy as it sounds. It takes a lot of time, research, and most importantly, risk. A lot of people watching this video right now probably have no clue where to start investing, and they want to invest their hard-earned cash into something that's going to give them a great return. Maybe you've thought about starting a business. Congrats, you've clicked the right video. I'm going to share a couple of investment methods that successful people often use in order to secure a strong investment. First and foremost, investing into the stock market. Stocks are one of the most popular investment methods. Over the last century, the average stock market return is about 10% yearly. That means for every $1,000 invested, you can expect to average about $100 in profit, of course after paying Uncle Sam his money. This is why most employers encourage you to start a 401k in order to start having a strong investment portfolio that can lead to retirement. A strong portfolio that has $100,000 invested can expect to average about $10,000 in profit yearly. Now imagine having $1 million in your portfolio. That's $100,000 yearly if everything goes according to your plan. This is why the stock market continues to rally till this day. Even during a pandemic, millions of dollars have been made by retail traders like you and I over the last year. If you were able to see what GME and AMC were able to do, now imagine that there's something like that happening all the time. There's rallies and there's opportunities in the stock market. But outside of trading meme stocks, there's also great potential stocks, long-term growth stocks that you can invest into that will give you great returns. Meme stocks have been amazing over the course of 2020 and 2021, but investing your hard-earned cash into something that's extremely risky might not always be the best option. However, putting your hard-earned cash into something strong potential, like a company like Tesla, for instance, that's grown tremendously over the last year and a half. Companies like Apple that have shown continual improvement, Microsoft. There's so many companies I could name that if you just look at their track record, you look at certain things like their balance sheet, you look at the executives that work for those companies, the leadership, the direction that they're going in, you can kind of get an idea what's the best long-term company to invest into. One other thing about the stock market is that there's purchasing of stocks, but you can also purchase options. And options trading is a little bit hard to comprehend maybe in the beginning, but once you get a hold of it, it can be really lucrative. So that's something I would definitely encourage you to look more into on YouTube. There's tons of videos you can learn about, and I will definitely be sharing more about the stock market in a sub video sometime in the near future. Next up is cryptocurrency, which happens to be probably my favorite during the year of 2020 and 2021. Cryptocurrency has been intriguing for many retail traders since 2009, and in 2017 we saw a shift with enterprise and institutional adoption beginning. The total market cap of crypto is over $1.5 trillion, letting you know that it's nothing to play with. Many people considered crypto to be a scam or even the mark of the beast, but it's definitely proven that this is something that we need as a society to really adopt. Crypto is going to revolutionize the internet, transacting, and so much more. Some of the main investments in crypto are decentralized finance or DeFi, NFTs or non-fungible tokens, and these are all things that I'm going to be sharing in a sub video about crypto in the near future. Crypto has been my favorite investment thus far, and I started my journey last year, actually about a year ago today, in the summer of 2020. Since then, I've been able to actually over 10x on my investments in crypto, and I've continued to go up. It's just ridiculous what the market is doing. But you want to make sure that you're securing yourself in strong investments and strong cryptos, not just the meme cryptos, which have happened to make a lot of people money, but there's some risk associated in the crypto atmosphere, especially right now with countries continuing to ban crypto, use of crypto. China just recently banned Bitcoin, and so there's all kinds of fear going on right now. However, there is definitely great things happening with crypto. There are companies and banks that are starting to adopt crypto and starting to use crypto as an everyday thing. As a matter of fact, Tesla was one of the first companies to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet, and they didn't just add $10 or $100,000, but they added millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin into their balance sheet, which is just phenomenal. And they even went on to accept Bitcoin as a tender. So you could literally go buy a Tesla in Bitcoin. Though things have slightly changed a little bit, we're continuing to see the use of Bitcoin. Recently, there was a country that announced that Bitcoin is a legal tender, a legal currency, and can be used to actually transact within the entire country. I'm definitely sure that they're not going to be the only country to do this. I think there's some more to come. To be sure, investing in crypto right now is like investing in some of the greatest companies today back in the 80s or even the 90s. Imagine you were able to get into Microsoft or Apple right in the beginning when shares were about 50 cents or $1 each. Well, today you would have a ton of wealth. You would have generational wealth if you were one of the first ones to get into companies like these. And today you have that same opportunity with crypto. If you find the right one and you're able to invest at the right time, you might just end up being in a completely lucrative spot. Bitcoin was the same thing back in 2009. Though it's already rallied, it's gone up to $65,000. It's dropped back down to $35,000. There's all kinds of volatility. Bitcoin has already launched. It's over $1 trillion in market cap. So there's a lot of room. Currently not over 1 trillion, but there's a lot of money in Bitcoin. However, there's a lot of other cryptos that don't have that kind of money. So you still have that same opportunity in some of these cryptos, and I would really encourage you to look into Quant, QNT. That's all I'm gonna say for now. We'll do a sub video on that later. If you didn't understand what I meant by 10x earlier, by the way, what I mean is I first got into Quant at $7. With $10,000 into Quant at $7, the going price today is $70, meaning I 10x'd on my investment, and I took $10,000 to $100,000. Now, it's extremely risky to continue to leave your money in the market over a course of time. However, that's why you should do your own research, figure out exactly what kind of game plan, exit strategy that you have being in the market, and then from there, you can see exactly how you'll succeed. Next, we've got real estate. Real estate is never leaving, with over $9.6 trillion globally. The market continues to rise, with more and more purchasing homes, land, and investing into properties to rent out. One of the many benefits of purchasing real estate is tax breaks. Many blame Donald Trump for being in debt, not understanding how real estate works. For time's sake, I recommend watching channels like Bigger Pockets to learn more about how to use debt to make you income with real estate. Now, imagine you have $25,000 sitting in a bank, doing absolutely nothing because banks don't really pay you on interest nowadays. What if you took that 25 grand, bought yourself a house, and your mortgage came out to 2 grand after your escrow and everything? You might be wondering where I'm going with this. Now, that same house you just bought rents out for $2,450. After putting a tenant or a person that's renting your house in that home, they're paying all of the electricity, water, utility bills. You're pocketing $450 while they're also paying those $2,000 of your mortgage as well. And that's not to mention the appreciation that your house might be getting if you bought in the right area. And now if you buy in the right area, your home price might just increase dramatically. Actually, as a matter of fact, that just happened to me. We just bought an investment home, and in this home, a week after buying it, we realized that our home value was $30,000 more than we had just paid for it. Now that pretty much just took care of my down payment. Guess what the best part about this is? You didn't have to use all your money. The banks were helping you out to pay the entirety of the home, and all you had to do was put the down payment. For those of you who want to learn more about real estate and this method that I'm sharing on, I would definitely recommend a couple of people, Robert Kiyosaki, Brandon Turner of Bigger Pockets, and then subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be sharing more about this in a future video. And one more freebie because we'll be doing a part 2 to investing, brokering and drop shipping. Have you ever heard the saying, time is money? That's because it is. Being a broker for any business idea that you have might save you tons of time and still make you a lot of money. Drop shipping is extremely popular and more people are starting to catch on. Buying items that are popular within your country from another country such as China or India or the Middle East, and then reselling it for profit within your country could get you lots of income. All you have to do is place orders, fulfill them, and then repeat. Find a niche or something that is low in supply but high in demand, and you can have yourself a very good way of attaining passive income. I'm not giving everything away on this video, so please stay tuned, subscribe, like, comment, and guess what? Investing part 2 is coming with more things, and also I'm gonna be sharing some more about real estate, crypto, and also stocks on some sub videos that are coming soon. But for now, I appreciate you guys watching. Love you guys, take care, I'll see you soon.